Oh, it's the PS4 port itself. It could be having a dust issue, it's true. Be that the PS4 is getting very hot as well. You'll be right back, gonna give it a clean, sure. Hopefully it'll go as well. Hopefully it's a temporary problem. Hopefully that's the case. Missing that guy. Which possibly means... Oh dear. Possibly means I gotta get one of these guys here. We'll see. Nah, we're fine. Means we gotta get all three up top there. Don't know what happened with my charge attack there. Get let go a bit early. Chalice? Not the smoothest graveyard you ever seen. Not by any means. Is Mr. Settings gonna update it and then clean ports? Nice, nice. Sounds like a good plan, man. Sounds good. Watching on phone for now? I see. And what's that like? Also like to be a phone watcher. Hopefully it's good.
How I... Not that this... Oh.
Losing 14 seconds in the graveyard. It's kind of crazy. But it doesn't even matter, we can PB with anything. We can PB with basically anything. Because it is early days. It is day 3 going for this. Decent, but prefer on the big screen just using this for chat? Yeah, man. Yeah. Of course, the bigger monitor is always better. Undeniably. I have to chase that guy down. Missing that guy. He laid down at the wrong moment. Nice, that curve right there means we can get them both at the same time. Still slower than English though. Not the best. You tested full damage in the water and the void. Full damage never carries over the spare bottles, it always uses up whatever you have. If you fall him with 1 HP, the fall effectively does 1 damage. No way, really? So you're saying, if you fall off an edge, all that happens is you lose your current health bar. Like right now, I'd lose 290. Is that what you're saying? If I fell in, I'd lose 290. If I had 10, I'd lose 10. I wouldn't even lose a full bottle, surely. Surely that's not the case. I know it has to refill, like when you come back, when you spawn back in. Not that that's the right term. When you get revived. Of course you do get the 300 bottle put in its place on the health bar. But that's more like moving it around. You don't lose... All you do is you lose your current health bar and get a new 300. Without actually losing 300. How did I not know that? How did I get this far and not know that? Got that guy this time. Not the smoothest, but we got him. Also, if you have a damage bottle and a full bottle, you always respawn full. And where am I going? Okay, well right now I have a damage bottle and a full bottle, don't I? Yeah, you do always respawn full. It's not like you use the next bottle in line when you come back with like 150 HP. That's true. I was always under the impression that if one of your bottles doesn't have 300, then it would take some of that, and then it would take some of the other bottle. Of the full one. You see what I'm saying right now? Like if I fell off right now with this HP, I'd lose 250. And then I would have used some of the second bottle there to get back to 300, but then that wouldn't have been enough, so some would have been taken from the first bottle as well. Crazy. What does this mean though, Oxton, if that's true? What does this mean for the run? Is there better ways we could abuse our health? It's persisting with different ports and cables. Signal issue. That's unusual. You switch it back and forth, sound comes straight back. Yeah, hopefully you can fix it with summon for sure, man. Sure. gotta start doing these quit outs for that extra second save, man. On all of Heroes visits. I don't like that that exists because that's a bit of downtime for me. Waiting for the Hall of Heroes. I don't want to have to be waiting for the right moment to quit outs. But unfortunately it is a thing. Let's try going this way. We should have to get everything in tunnel now. We will find a proper efficient way to do it at some point. I'll copy what the test does. JX. If you have to take a tactical death in Enchanted Earth, I do have to take a tactical death in Enchanted Earth twice, in fact. I'd rather not lose a bottle and respawn at 300 right before it. Yeah, so you're saying like the lower my HP is, the better when we do those skips. Wait, we're not leaving without the gift. We gotta get that. Very important we get that. Oops. We'll think about it when we get there to Enchanted Earth. And we'll take a look at our HP and such. Oh, I wanted to throw in nails there. We can get the club quick. I'm wondering how that plays out with the HP thing. PS4's back on, wish you luck. Good luck, man. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it stays working, man. That would be ideal. Oh, we can equip the daggers there if we forget. It's all fun. Yeah, I figured, Oxen. They are different because in Crystal Caves it was pushing them away, but it doesn't do that in Horn of Ruins. They might have a certain property on them so they don't get pushed away. Because it's not like you can chase them down in that area. If you push them away, it's gonna be bad for gameplay, you know? They're gonna be way too far away to hit. That might be something to do with it. I figured. The fact that you're confirming it tells me that, yeah, I must be right then. I noticed something was off. There's the confirmation. so that we can hit the skip quickly. No, that didn't get it. That dash didn't get it either. It's a problem though. Gotta work out a better way to do that. Like right there, the dash didn't break it. Same deal. I just bought throwing daggers, man. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was doing right there. I was trying to be tactical and not spend too much on the crossbow. But we first tried it, so who cares? It's fine. Because what you gotta do is watch out for your ammo. You don't want to go below 100 shots. Because then when you spam by the crossbow, you're going to spend 80 gold on less than 50 shots. And we don't really have the gold to do that. Wait. This guy again. Huh? I should be getting broadsword right now. Did I mess something up? Did I exit one of the Hall of Heroes without getting... Is that why we go to the hilltop? Is that what's going on? I think that's what's going on. We golded hilltop because we skipped the sword. You know what I'm saying? We skipped the reward and now we don't have the enchanted sword yet. That's fine, we can get it after this one. We can get it after this one. You got a normal 1 PS4 which you modded with a 4 terabyte HDD? Nice. Power pack stopped working. Twitch app is not as good on as the PS4 one. Sounds like we got a couple things that are breaking down right there. Hopefully we don't have any long-term problems. Okay, so I was full HP, and I just lost 300 from that fall, right? If I have less HP, I would have lost less than 300, right? Seizure warning, by the way, lads. You know how it is. Yeah, exactly. The guys at the bottom, the rewards at the bottom floor are all in order. And clearly when I was doing it, I was not doing it all in order, you know? Everything is not in order. But it'll be fine after this level. We'll still take the enchanted sword. Doesn't really matter. No difference. It's giving us gold split on hilltop. This fake, but other than that, it doesn't matter. We can delete that, get rid of it. There was seizure warning when I multi-invite, really. When I spam the invite, seizure warning. I suppose if it's flashing in the dark, like you're in a dark room, that might be something. I can't play in the dark though, so I don't know what that looks like. Got a nice fight here. Nice, we did get that guy. And we still have time to get this guy, so there's no waiting around for a second guy after. That's how you do that. Okay, so look, we got 45 HP. I don't take any vials. then theoretically, when I do this jump, I should only lose 45 HP, right? Theoretically. But I don't know. I don't know what happened with the HP. I can't understand it. Never cross through in Crystal Caves again? Yeah. Yeah, we'll never do that again. Don't worry. Alright, we're not getting a gold here because it would have been a gold. Like, it probably would have been gold by like 5 seconds. But we do have to get the broadsword now. Because we forgot to get it. We messed up.
What?
Lost 45 and respawned to 300. Bottles stayed the same, but surely not, because then I've just generated health out of nowhere. Surely not. I don't understand it, you know, it's too complicated. White bolts kill the flying shadow demons. Does that apply in Haunted Ruins as well? Okay, no worries, man. Yeah, it was a good fight, wasn't it? Pretty good, let's do a nice pull, so we know we can gold this massively. Do it proper. Not the smoothest so far. It's alright though. It's acceptable. So what do? You come stand here. Yeah, this guy's spawning. You get the other skeleton spawning over there and then you skull chest. Oh, he despawned. I think he despawned. No, he's off camera. I see it. And theoretically, the second guy comes there as well. But we're not gonna wait for him. That was him right there. Yeah, he's gone to other island, you see. This is where you want this one out. So you can deal with any enemies that spawn in. Don't know how you deal with these guys quick. Yeah, we missed some gold there, it's alright. I guess some elsewhere. Health is the same with the recoil, makes it possible. Yeah. The knockback. You can always use the square attack here when they get near the edge. Sort of. There's no real easy way to knock them off. Never will be. Man, too low center out of range, yeah. Well, that's not where they spawn, is it? Oh. Wrong weapon. I got enough. I didn't realize what weapon I had out right there. I'm playing chase them though. I don't want to play that game. I already does. It sucks. Which means we missed the guy somewhere that we should have built. To avoid doing that. You've heard the spiky thing on the other side of the hammer is great for picking food out of your teeth. Dan doesn't eat. He also doesn't like the hammer. He's got to keep his teeth. It doesn't sound like it would go good using the hammer on the teeth, I gotta say. Lol. 21 drumsticks to use in here. It should be fine. I don't know what the normal number is. But in any case, it's probably enough. Okay. Classic level. One of the best levels in 100% for sure. Easy tripping. Saves us a drumstick, means we can make a mistake later. That was dodgy, I almost fell off there. Close. My mistake. Somehow still got him. I didn't get him, okay. We'll push these guys off then. Save a drumstick. Lake noises, yeah man. Nothing quite like it. Oh, I didn't expect to get the... Yeah, you saw what happened. I dashed into one of the wooden poles and I cancelled my dash and I had another dash which I immediately used. Yeah. Know how you do it. Because I was intended to jump over, not follow the path around. Okay, we go around the invisible wall. I think we're getting the hang of that. We know how to do that. Hello, Yellow. How's it going, man? Hopefully good. Well, it's all going good, man. Can you now? Really? I don't remember that. I don't remember him doing that. Strange. Easy leg. Okay, we gotta do this one properly. I've gotta start off with a club. Let the drumsticks get stolen. Don't accidentally kill the guy. Generally use your enchanted sword. Buy a new enchant. Wait, do I buy a new enchant? I think I do. About halfway in, I buy a new enchant and the drumsticks. That's what we do. It's going good, Yellow? Doing good, man. What about me? It's going pretty good, yeah, man. Doing good here. Damn it. Couldn't hit any of those. Yeah, Tila, I'm doing good, man. For sure. Come on, steal them. Gotta find a better setup for him to steal those, you know. Oh yeah, we're low on sword, aren't we? Almost got a storm right there. Don't know what I'm doing. That was all supposed to be Super Club right there. Right, now we can buy back. We don't have enough, do we? Oh, we do. We do. Okay. I mean, if I'm running low on ammo, money after that, Susie, I best take some more, so I'll take that. This guy's invincible. There's a full 10 seconds to kill him. And then we'll finish up. Yeah, Oxen, exactly. I was hearing the music as well, man. Chalice can now be collected. Oh, really? No. So you don't have to hit an enemy with them. You can also heal up anytime you want. That's kind of weird. Pretty unusual. Alright, we gotta hit DGS now. Yeah, Tilo, yeah, you don't want to lose your weapon and then not know you can buy it back because you'll never get it back. Crazy. And buy vials from the shop. I think I remember that, you know. I think I remember buying vials from the shop. That would make the speedrun really easy. Dragonfight doesn't interrupt the theme. Yeah, man, no Dragonfight. No stopping the lag, it's over. That didn't work. That didn't work either, what was that? And now we have to do DGS. Okay, that didn't kill him, but I can get him on the way out. Now let's go. Not the smoothest right here. We're getting the club to come through. I don't know if my fingers are warmed up enough to do it, man. I did last run, but that was by fluke, I think. That's by chance. Okay, there we go. Simply have to readjust. 50 gold for a revive. That's too cheap. Game's too easy. Oh, that wasn't enough. Damn it. Okay, we lost all our time save doing DGS. But we can come back probably. The dragon fight and resurrection, yeah, that was quite different, I remember that. We'll start this with a club, we'll get the flying guy on the way in. And we got all our drumsticks to use. We wasted quite a lot in that. And that's made through of Gallows Gauntlet there. A lot of the drumsticks didn't quite. That is weird now. You gotta work it perfectly. Software issue, yeah. Something's going on. Got these brown pigeons, man. Look at that, man. About 5 seconds faster than average. Tied faster, the kind of thing. Then we can get him. And then we don't have to worry as much about not having enough enemies. Because we know we got one extra. We are running really low on drumsticks. We will heal up in here because we did die in time device. Although we made it through Ghost Ship, we did die in time device eventually. So it did catch up with us to not heal up. Tiello, I think you can turn 5 at once. 4 or 5 at once. Some bad demonstrations back there, it wasn't working too well. A lot of them are missing. I guess too far away, so we're not getting in. I don't know if I got any crossbow shots left. I do. That didn't work at all. I've got one left, but I can't use that because I have to keep it. Oh, it is. It's gonna be our weapon of choice to get out of it. Why brown pigeons and not bridge skip? I don't know how to do it yet, mate. You have to land in a different place than usual, and it's like 10 years since we were doing it. I don't remember the buttons. I don't remember the inputs for that loop. I gotta study that for sure. Once we get more optimized. You gotta save some club for entrance hole as well, though. This is the last guy. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's yellow. The brown pigeons are slow. That's true. That is true. I think the loop's like 10 to 15 faster. But yeah, we don't know. Well, you said Dan doesn't eat, but here's been feasting on rotisserie chicken this whole time. Well, it says used roast chicken. It doesn't actually say he ate it. It acts as an energy vial, pretty much. Actually took burn damage, yeah, I saw that. Barrel. It's over. Alright, we're plenty healed up compared to last run. We went out of our way to get like 3-4 extra vials. So we should have another 2 bottles.
Captain. Is
Oh, look at this setup here. We got him perfectly alone, no damage taken. That's what we want. We got 250 gold, but we know in next level we're gonna have to have 400. Is that right? 300? Gonna buy an enchant and then get the drumsticks as well, that's 300. I hardly know these numbers, we never keep track of that normally. Never used to back in the day. You simply picked up whatever gold you had on the way and you generally always had enough for everything. But now you have to keep buying bad drumsticks as well, so it's different. So there's some money for us. Only 280 though, we're still gonna get 300. Where am I gonna get the extra? Wait, I do have 300. How did that happen? How did that happen? I don't know. We don't know. What a camera angle, eh? Resurrection is the canon story. It's over. It is over. Nice. Not only does this one always work, but it also always hits the exit instantly. You don't have to land there and then scramble to get to it. You instantly touch it. Return. Alright, we'll use club in here and then we'll pull out the enchanted sword. We'll do the drumsticks. We've got exactly enough gold for everything we require. When we get back into Scarecrow Fields though, we want to buy another enchant and we don't have money for that right now. So we're going to keep that in mind. We're going to pick up some gold somewhere. How easy is level 9 compared with Glitchless? I think by the end of the Glitchless quest, I was certainly getting to the point where it's easy in Glitchless as well. It's certainly a lot easier with the enchanted sword. That guy was funny last night. Do you have a girlfriend? That's funny, yeah. Very funny. It was pretty funny. It was funny, man. Alright, we're gonna pull out the enchanted sword in a sec here. Oh, there's one here. And then we do the drumsticks. I don't really know how to do this room. I don't know where the best place to jump down is. I'm sure if you know which direction they were, like left or right, when you jump down you can land in a good spot to instantly get the drumsticks stolen and then kill the guys on the other side of the room. Alright, we got 0 gold. And we have to buy an enchant in Scarecrow Fields, pretty much, or the minimum Pumpkin Gorge at the start of Gorge. So we gotta get 100 gold somewhere. I don't know where. No, I don't think so, no, there were simply guys that came in the stream. I don't think they were in my lobby. I was pressing the start button with my left thumb right there. That's why I didn't respond. Time device cutscene. It had to happen sometime. It did have to happen. It is time of us or through. My HP was too high. We're not dying halfway through the level. Or about to die, then it's not really time device, is it? What is that? 35, 935? Wait, that's not 35, oh no. I've gone past it. I'm still trying to think which hand's which. Which one should I do first here in this situation? Because I wasn't sure which one I wasn't knowing was correct. And it was the 9, so yeah, I should have done the minutes first. Get that guy on the way out. Or we can skip him altogether. There's plenty of enemies around, we don't have to go out of our way to get anyone. These guys do take a lot of hits with the enchanted sword, man. Banana jump game, and yeah, the original banana jump. I see it now, yeah. He's a few seconds behind, so he can't get the clock. Oh. We'll skip these two down here because they're very aggressive. Yeah, I should have hurdle treatmented the guards, man. It's probably a better way to do it, quicker. You want to get these guys to spawn. That's the best way to do it. Exactly, yeah. And there's so many things in the way to get to them. You're guaranteed to take a lot of hits. I've actually got a bit of a tactic I'm thinking about right here. Oops. If I take that hit, then I go heal and found. Then I can go for the jump. Fine. And then we get this guy and we should have chalice. Yep. Never know which way to go after we get off that one. Alright, let's push this. And go back get chalice. We made it through time vests. Which means we've reached the chill part of them. Apart from the fact that we don't have money for an enchant, we've also got no club. We're gonna have to clip into Maroon Door, pull out the club, and then use it as our main weapon in here. Then somehow scavenge the gold to get a new enchant from somewhere. Improvising, exactly. Go on, I'm pressing down right, go on. It does keep happening with this control a bit. Enchantment's broadsword may not be that bad. Actually, against the enemies in this level is really bad. Takes ages to kill them. They're kind of like the Asylum Grounds guys. That's what we're dealing with here. But that kills them in 2 hits. Okay, it's not as bad as I remember. In any case, I can't afford the enchant. So I didn't have to come down there, but I suppose I'm waiting for these to spawn anyway. After we get this guy, we don't have to wait, we can run straight away. Yeah, from here we use a club. We get a new one in Gorge anyway. It's alright. In fact, since we don't have money for an enchant, it's probably a bad place to even use one. We can get by with the club pretty easy. So there will be other places coming up where we do want an enchant, like Pumpkin Gorge. And the Pumpkin Serpent, and I still have to find the money for that, man. There is 50 gold. Yeah, the chalice here, I know that much. We still have to get 50 more. Like, very, very soon. I don't think there is 50 more, man. Because we're going to the shop and then we gotta do Pumpkin Gold right now. We might have to go club with Pumpkin Gorge, no enchanted sword, which means their health is gonna be low. It's tough. Kind of tricky situation. Sure now, hopefully it's all working alright. See how it goes, yeah. We're testing. Improvise fixes. Thanks for the good luck, man. Okay, there is gold here, and I think it's a smart thing to do here. See, now I can afford an enchant, but of course I can't go back to the shop. So it's probably better to come this way first. We are gonna have to be using club instead of enchanted sword now. Works perfectly fine. But it is a little less quick to hit multiple guys. I think the update fixed it. And also Pearly was the clean. Nice, man. Never had an issue before, yeah. That usually goes in it. Nice. That's a lot of super clubbing to do, man. There, man. Okay, there's one swarm back here, I'll get him. You don't want to get to the end and find you don't have enough. Only one more required. There's still really low on money though, I don't know what to do about that. I was gonna go to Gold House, but it's too late, I've run past it now. Bad situation. I bought an enchant. I use that in Pumpkin Serpent. And I don't have a club for the boss either. So I gotta use the enchanted sword on the boss as well. Maybe there's gold in there to get me my enchant when I come out, or I can get that in Sleeping Village. In any case, I've got to have the enchant before Asylum. There's a blessing to run now. Need the hard mode club to hit multiple guys, yeah, man. Yeah. You try the time room skip so many times, never get close? Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky, you gotta know how to do this. 30% will do the boss now. The hits connect with too many things at once, man. Ridiculous, you can probably use a whole club on the boss. I'm very glad we are doing the club and drumsticks route because I cannot keep that super club up. Doing the whole pumpkin Gorge was enough, man. That was enough for my fingers. Also, I gotta keep some of this club here for Sleeping Village intro. That's quite important. I don't think 5% is enough though. Hopefully soul percent isn't draining right now. Nah, we get in the sword like we've always done now. That's always been the way. We tried to make a club and drumsticks only, but yeah, man. For the first time, we tried to be the first guy to do that. It's too hard. We'd normally buy enough enchant on the way out here, but I don't have the gold for it right now. We don't have to get this. No need for the dragon gem. There's the gold, in fact. We'll skip the enchant though. I don't have to get it yet. We can get it Sleeping Village. Or when we get a chance in the Sun and Grounds. The mechanical hands, yeah, man. Sure. Super Club is a bit too intense. Too intense on the fingers. I think what we're gonna do here is get the new club on the way in. That's gonna be our Kardak and Zara club. But you know, it's gonna be 100%, so it really doesn't matter if I use some to break through to get the bust and such. This is our final club in the run. Oops, not my best right there. It's weird to see the timer on an hour in. We're only in Sleeping Village. Hey man, Berserker, hello again. Or indeed. It's a bit indeed, airplane. Thanks for blessing the run, man. Football's going good. Oh wait, we don't get the run, do we? We go do this. We'll get them now because they're both together. You don't want to chase them later. Might as well take advantage. I'll be wondering why I'm not super clubbing them. My fingers are worn out. Can't do it. Done it too much. We are gonna have to do it on this exit though. Alright, asylum grounds. I tried to quit. Fake. Did quite do it. Okay, asylum grounds. We've got all the drumsticks. We've got to kill all the enemies on the way. Because we're getting the chalice and then we're going. Let's do it. Look at that. Me pushing him up like I was trying to do it on purpose. See the drumstick or something. It's funny. To get the triple. Don't really know where these guys spawn, you see.
Well done, sir. But my star riddle was but a trifle.
It's not for the good luck.
I always like to begin with an easy one. Return hither. You will not find my next conundrum so simple.
We'll be fine. These are the easy levels. This is the chill part now. We've already done time device. Now we're finishing off the run. With some relaxing asylum grounds.
Yes, it was a clever. Very clever, I'm sure. Return in haste, Sir Knight, for I wish to see the despair on your face when you hear my next cryptic puzzler.
You're being slightly tight with your coins, the 1 million's hard enough as it is. Yeah. It is a long way off, but rightfully so. Can't afford any good lucks anymore, lads. It's over. Saving for 1 mil for VIP. And yeah, we do like how this 100% run ends, man. Going all in on asylum grounds with the drumsticks. It's a very unique way to finish up. Quick mouse. Yep. Go good. Go good. We snuck him in. Nice. Oxton, what are you doing? What have you done?
You spot my bluff.
Alright, we're going up
I
there.
pretended that riddle was hard, but in truth it was obviously an elephant. This time, however, I always pity you. The answer to my next vexing enigma...
I'm out of drumsticks, they didn't do anything. I've got no weapon. It's over. Wait, this is my last drumstick. That's a bit of a celebration, wasn't it? I don't have to save the last one anymore. And there's our enchant. Now we have to hear the sound of ground skip. Green's in a weird spot. I've never seen them there before. They're all in weird spots. Damn it. He didn't go diagonal. Still have a gold in it, are we? Still have to go Hall of Heroes. Still do have to do that. And I was on 20k already though, that's quite a lot of gold already, man, that's pretty cool. He's saving up. Should still be PB in this, man. Minus 39. We got the chilled out Asylum. Are we still dropping frames? Oh dear. Yeah, we dropped 1.1% of all frames today. 6,997. That's like a record, man. Thanks, Sarah, playing with a good luck, man. Let's finish up here with the chilled out Asylum. And we really are lagging out on me. We've dropped like 700 frames right there. Like 7 seconds worth. That's why we local record. Because this seems to be an ongoing issue now. There was a little time when we didn't drop frames, but now that time is over. Don't know what was going on there. We can use another enchant here. Didn't really do us any favors, did it? What are we looking at here? If we got a good Zarek's lair, this Asylum was good and we get a good lair, we could be getting a 120 with this. Oh damn, I misjudged the end of that completely. I can actually fight them instead of waiting in the corner for them. And we don't have to get anything here, so we can go straight down. That's better times in. Club is the best weapon, but I think this one contends. Pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the hammer or something here to finish up. Keeping the club intact, of course, because that's for the final boss. Would have been the enchant that I used on the bats. That's where I wasted this one. Already done. Finish him up with the enchanted sword. That's good. And we do get the chalice. And I'm assuming I haven't forgot to take any chalice. In which case, that is our 20th chalice. Which means we've got them all. Yeah, original. We've been seeing them a couple times. Takes over an hour to get to them, but they're worth it, man. We do them final level. There we go, 20 chalices. Just feeling fancy blessing the run. Hey, QD2U, what's up, man? Hello. There we go, and now we head back to Lair to finish up. Nice gold, yeah, very small gold. We got 0.2 gold. We'd have to gold everything in here if you wanna. We want to get a 120 with this one. Yeah, it's all about the left and right gate, isn't it? This has to be a left gate. It's a right gate. So we're going to be getting a worse fight than average, but we don't really know where we're at with soldiers at the moment. We could save a lot of time pretty easily. And we haven't hit a Carlock skip yet. That's still to come. We haven't hit that in 100% run yet. So, because we do have a right gate, I'm thinking heal the guy in the back. Make sure he don't die. Because he's in the 1v1. Because I believe if he does die, the enemy stands there AFK. At least right now he's taking some damage. Oh, this guy does soon, we're good. He's pretty quick. Yeah. How's that? Okay, it's not quite a gold, I don't think. 247? Not quite. Unless you mean like an old timing. Some other timing. Okay, auto splitter. We still got that problem with the auto splitter. Automatically split the soldier fight, and I did it manually. But you know, the other time it did happen where it split for soldier fight as I was coming into there, so a weird one. Easy. There's a super club test with this new controller, and there's your proof. Easily done. You might have forgot to add 10, yeah. I don't know what our pace is then. We've just saved 10 because of Carlock skip. And soldier fight's still like 39, so it's a minus 49. And we've never actually got a good Zarok. in 100% yet on these splits. We could potentially save like 15 seconds in here, but I don't think this is gonna quite 120. It could. Maybe not. Maybe barely over. That's my mistake there. Alright, we finished. About the same as PB, as Eric was.
Curse you, Sir Knight. I am finally defeated. Yet if I am to fail, then all shall perish. You are doomed, Fortescue. You will never leave this domain.
121.20? Nah, a little bit better. 121.13. It could have been... How many seconds faster? 15? So it could have barely got a 120.58 if we had a flawless syrup, but not quite. We didn't quite have that. Hey, thanks now. And if you understand, this is like the last minute barrier to break before we're actually on record pace. As soon as we get a 120.59, you know, the record's only a 119.49. So once we break the 120, the next minute barrier is the 119, and that is the record. Thanks, Oxen. Did I die in time device doing a skip? Did I? Oh yeah, oh, the first one, the banana jump around the butterfly thing, the wall, the barrier. I did die on that. Yeah. I died at plenty of places. But it's still good run, man. The thing, yes, that guy. That thing. Thank you, original. It's quite a long run. Easy enough to get sub 21? Yeah, yeah. For me, of course, yeah. Yeah, this run was simply another warm-up, it's only day 3. But we got another PB. Be in a time again. Yeah, the record is 119.49. And keeping in mind that we've only been doing this for 3 days, 3 sessions of 100% attempts, and we've already beaten our time by 5 minutes, and we're now 14... 27, we're 1 minute 27 away from the record now. After only 3 days. Not far to go. But then we gotta optimize it. Once we've beaten theirs, then we gotta keep going and make sure we get as low as we can. Yeah, Oxton, yeah. Imagine that. That'd be a bit of a MediEvil 2 moment right there. Exactly now. It's in the crosshairs and we're about to quickscope it. Yeah, original. I've done that more than once, on more than one occasion. You could learn something from me, for sure. Yeah, basically every run we do is going to be green splits, and then we're going to hit a certain point where it's not going to be like that, and then we're going to have to start optimizing each level. Because there's still loads of free time to save everywhere. One thing we got to work out is the whole situation where we didn't have enough for the sword enchant in Pumpkin Gorge. Really, in the early levels, if there's ever gold in the way, I should take it. Like in Enchanted Earth, when you defeat the boss, there's them 3 golds up there. You should take those. There's no point saving 1 second and dodging it, because you're gonna end up not having enough later. Yeah, maybe now. Perhaps. Great song as ever. Next week we should be putting up the glitchless final record onto the channel. So that'll be a nice one. Because yeah man, with 3 records deep, we've got 80%, we got no DGS, and we got glitchless all finalized. Unbeatable times. Is entrance hall music same as Dan's Crypt or just similar? They're totally different songs. The entrance hall song is the Cemetery Hill song though. Thanks for viewing everyone, hope you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitch and whatnot. See you there.